Board Games Daddy is back, and we return with Zombicide, the Green Horde. So this is another expansion slash standalone for Zombicide Black Plague. Very famous incursion for Zombicide, who knows? I'm going to be polemic here, even more famous, more well received than Zombicide from CD environment. I'm not sure which one is my favorite. I cannot decide here today, but I need to play more and to have a better opinion. But one thing is certain, I prefer the environment, the art of this one, this fantasy-like thing where it's not in the city but in medieval fantasy theme. It's really something that I appreciate, and because of that, let's take a bit to explore the art of this box. So this is a, I don't know exactly what to call it. I bought it secondhand, but and I bought a big collection with more expansions that I will bring to the channel, expansions, characters, etc. So I know that some of them are we can consider not secondhand. Let's see what condition we will find inside this box. First of all, the box, it's very good. It's not like the base game that I acquired and the box was very rough. You can see that video in my channel, but this one, the condition is very good. So the person that had this box was really someone that likes to take care of things. And we have here some character. This guy looks like Conan the Barbarian. The big sword, a dwarf here, some lady that has a sword as well and a staff. I was going to say a sorcerer, but with a sword, I don't know if there are magic included here. So the small double-sworded, health-like lady, crossbows, and there's a big abomination guy coming out there, destroying the walls, coming from the fire. This guy looks like a Turkish Arabic character, and the Green Horde is indeed all around them. So what is the Green Horde? Are they like just regular goblins, or they are like zombified goblins? And there's a castle there, so cool. It's a cool castle in the back. Okay, and here on the sides we get more details, but all from the same image. Look at the face of this guy. He's really asking to get the sword on his forehead. And then, as we are used to, we have the characters in the box: a fatty, a walker. These walkers look much more fierce than the normal ones. A runner. Oh, this is very heavy. Rolf, Sally, Asim. So even the name is Arabic. So this guy is in the wrong place at the wrong time. So he was visiting Europe and he got mixed with the invasion. Abomination. They all look the same. A necromancer. And we got Megan. Oh, she is like an alchemist or something. She has potions there. Bareem, which looks like a dwarf, but at the same time he is using a wolf skin, like a druid or something. And Johannes is the guy with the crossbow. Good, so yeah, some tiles here. Let's move around. These tiles, I think the mechanics here are similar. So you have the cross, the alarms, and the barriers here, the typical Zombicide stuff. And let's take a look here at the manual. So the kind of components we will find inside the box, hopefully in good conditions, and they are making some reference to the other Zombicide games, and there's the Black Plague core box, and these are Zombicide first edition, okay, in the CD, which unfortunately I don't own yet. Yep, it's what you are used to get in Zombicide, the player boards, the tractors, and you put the card in the middle. The success formula that you should not touch. Okay, so this is a long manual. Equipment. Because we'll have, let's see how many scenarios this box will provide us with. Player's phase. Why is it referring to all orc zombie cards in Zombicide Horde? X. Other Zombicide boxes and zombie cards with horde symbol, like the tainted walkers and defensive foes, are subject to the same horde rule. Oh, hey. Okay, so if you buy this, and I'll bring this to the channel, some rules apply to some characters. You've seen these pictures already. The box. This is the runner. Description of the scenarios. So big. So many rules. Edges. Ultra red mode. Playing with 7+ survivor. And then you have the scenarios. So there is a tutorial one, then the Dragon Bile quest, Orc Necromancers, Know Your Enemy, the River of Death, Cleansing Flood, Siege Breakers, there's the catapult, Fire in the Horde, there's the Necromancer guy, Culling the Herd, Fallen Fortress, Quest 10, A New Home. Okay, so you need to find a new home, and the abomination is there. Okay, then there's a reference sheet here for the rules. And that's it. Good. Let's go to what matters, which is the minis. You take this out. Okay, so I'll leave the minis to the end. So you come with this interesting structure here. Let's show it to the camera, where you can put the tiles, but they are not stuck there, so that's why they are within the bag. And double-sided scenarios with the reference number for you to pick when setting up your scenario. They look very similar, greenish, whitish, and you cannot even tell what's happening in these tiles. They all look the same. This is an interior of a house or something, and this is on a farm or something. Well, you can expect much from medieval times. It's rather farming or inside houses or castles, right? Not shopping malls, not whatever, not schools. Everything looks destroyed, so there's water here for the river thing. And yeah, I think we've got it. Good. So let's see interesting stuff, right? I know this is why you click the video. You want to see these minis in detail, so let's take that. Starting with the characters, as we saw before. Let's see some details of the characters here. Wolf, the barbarian guy that can hold an axe. Okay, and he has the skills. Joannex can hold a crossbow. Sally may hold a dagger. Okay, so this slot may hold speed. So double casting. So this is sorcerer, dwarven axe, and this guy has a curved dagger as well. So are they from the same family or something like that? No. And then so everything is unpunched and no shrinks here, at least in this one. It's neat, so you know these weapons and armor that you can get to improve your character. Apples, torches, yep, initial equipment. There are the monsters, there you go, the necromancer. The horde. not much to see here, to be honest. Typical monster cards. Some die, the trackers. Okay, seems to be everything here. And let's start this. The minions. Okay. I'm going to lower the camera now. Because we're going to getting the details now from the minions. Crossbow guy. Sorcerer. Sword is almost half of her size. Does she have the strength to hold that? And to hit that? Now the dwarven guy. Get the details of this palette. The Muslim guy. He has three knives, 2 swords, and 1 knife there. Focus is not helping today. Look at what's happening with the focus. Jumping around. Sorry, I had to move the box a bit to the side because it was interfering with the focus with an object on the back, so now we can see in full detail the minis. This is Sally. One left. Going the barbarian guy. It looks almost like a bad guy here because he's bald. It's not bald, but looks like a bald monster guy. Okay, there you go. And okay, well, I need to take a look at this quick, which is this catapult thing. Does this move? Okay, now look at the catapult. Look, you cannot play around. It's fixed, although this is movable a bit. And it's a funny thing, so you can put here and you just throw something to the monsters. And one of the big ex-libris of this collection, the boss illumination. Let's see if we can have the focus here on the details. It's too close, but you can get an idea of how this monster looks. Okay. I've seen so many Zombicide miniatures from previous games and future ones that I'm starting to get the feeling they all look the same, these guys, which is muscular body shapes, long fingers with long nails, if you can call it nails or fangs or whatever. And that seems to be the typical Zombicide monster boss feature. And it reminds me of Resident Evil first boss, Tyrant, right? He also had very tall in shape, and then he had like one hand was big and with big nails that he used to stab you and Albert Wesker. There's the Necromancer. Is this a Necromancer? So the guy that creates all these programs by raising the dead, the Necromancer. Okay. So there's a lot of repetition here with the minis, so I'm going to try to show you at least one of each. This is a fatty, which normally in games are the guys that explode and leave the bile in the ground. A walker. Rawr. Another walker, but this time is a screaming walker. You got the runner as well, the thinner, slimmer guys, but they run like hell. And they have these big ears to tell you, hey, I'm gonna bite you. I'm gonna bite you. Okay, and let's take a look on what's under it. Because if you thought that, hey, too many figures, you haven't seen anything yet. Because okay, so this game is called the Green Horde, and the name doesn't come by accident, right? You can imagine that during the game, this whole horde will be deployed after you and your friends during the game, right? Woo! Imagine all these minis chasing you. Okay. Here you go, the Green Horde. I hope you liked it. And if you are a fan of Zombicide, so I invite you to visit the channel, find your videos, the current ones, the future ones, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This content is for you, and I will surprise you with everything that I'm sharing. Not only unboxing videos, but also shorts, interesting stories, interesting views on board games and other stuff, funny stuff as well. So the best way for you to help me would be to subscribe, and I hope to see you on the next Zombicide video. Thank you. Goodbye.